up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex, you watching the Ragin Nation show, Transformers 4 edition. This is just a web series where we're talking about all things that matter to me for production of the 4th installment of the live-action Transformers film franchise directed by Michael Bay. This is update number 110, and we got a couple of things to talk about. We got to talk about merchandising and marketing, because there's not a whole lot to talk about with regards to the production. They're done to production. They're done filming. They're working on post-production and editing right now. So there's a lot of stuff to work on that we won't get to see. So all we get to see right now is really just marketing and merchandising. So that's talking about the TV spots, the trailers, and new footage, and of course the toys that are coming out. But before we talk about that, let's do a couple of really quick birthday shout-outs. And I gotta say a big happy early birthday shout-out to Michael Austin Jewell, who has a birthday coming up on Wednesday. So happy birthday to Michael. I hope you have a good one. And also a happy belated birthday to one of the biggest Transformers fans in the known universe, and also my youngest Ragin Nation fan, and that would be a big happy birthday to 2-year-old Connor Leonis Fulbright. I hope you have a great birthday, and I also heard that you love Dinobots, so if you're excited about seeing Dinobots, then you're gonna be super happy to know that they're coming to get you in Transformers Age of Extinction. So a happy 2-year-old birthday, or happy second birthday rather, to Connor, and I hope you had a great one. Alright? Now, I also want to say a big shout out to Nick. Nick is someone who is very ambitious because he's putting together his very own Transformers project. Okay? Now, I don't exactly know what that means, but it turns out that it's going to be a very big project, and he needs your help. He needs all types of artists and content providers, or rather content creators, because what he's putting together is something that is going to be very extraordinary. And he needs concept artists, voice actors, 3D modelers, and any other type of artist who can help with this project. Now, I don't know the full details about his project, but if you want to know more, go check out his Facebook page. I'm going to leave you the link in the description box below if you want to be part of something very special. Okay, it's the Facebook page to ntdigitalworks. I'm also going to leave you the link to his Prime model, which is a YouTube link. You can check that out. It's looking very, very cool. And if you want more information, contact him at ntdigitalworks, ntdigitalworks@gmail.com, or you can contact him directly from the ntdigitalworks Facebook page. Like I said before, this is a very ambitious individual, and I want to support him by putting the word out that he needs your help and he wants to put together a really awesome Transformers project. So get in touch with them and show some support. And the last thing I gotta talk about, or at least show you, is this awesome Megatron selfie. You gotta see this. This was probably taken over at one of the Universal Studios location, and this person was trying to take a selfie, and then Megatron comes out, and it's really funny. It's an Instagram video, very amusing. I'm gonna leave you a link on the description box below. Anyways, let's talk about marketing and merchandising. And let's start off with marketing, because what's going on right now is CinemaCon. And CinemaCon is an event that is taking place right now. And what it is a trade show that is attended by theater owners, or at least people in that industry, but mostly theater owners. And the reason why theater owners go there is because they want to see all the latest in theater tech, and also anything related to theater merchandising, anything that they can improve, that they can use to improve their theaters, from concession products to projectors and also sound equipment, anything like that, or new theater seats, anything of that type, okay, or of that sort, okay? But what they also have is footage from new films coming out to promote their films. Now, they would do something like that, or rather they would show something like that to theater owners, because it gives the theater owners an idea of how many screens they want to open for that particular film. So if they know it's a big hit film, they definitely want to maximize their screenings to maximize profits. So with regards to that, I want to just let you know that Transformers Age of Extinction is certified for Dolby Atmos sound presentation. Alright? Now, what does that mean to us? Okay? Well, honestly speaking, if your theater has Dolby Atmos in like the Dolby Atmos presentation, then that's awesome. But the thing is that we don't really know. We as audience and the general movie-going public, we won't know any about that stuff. It all depends on your theater and if they did renovations to install this new sound system. Apparently, it's supposed to be the best. Okay, now there's all these really ridiculous tech specs with regards to Dolby Atmos, and I'm not even gonna bore you with any of that. All I know is that if your theater has the Dolby Atmos sound presentation system, then you are going to have your socks rocked off because it's gonna sound the best. So I'm hoping that my theater is gonna have the Dolby Atmos setup, but if it doesn't, then oh well, what the heck. Anyways, I just wanted to let you know that Transformers Age of Extinction is certified to have the Dolby Atmos sound. Okay, so it's going to sound great. Another thing about CinemaCon is, of course, they're going to be presenting some footage from Transformers Age of Extinction to the theater owners. Now, what does that mean for us? You know, the guys sitting at home in front of our computers. Well, honestly speaking, it doesn't mean a whole lot. The only thing that would matter to us if one of those theater owners was a Transformers fan and they decided to leak some of that information to the public on the internet. Now, if they don't leak any of that stuff, then we're not gonna be able to know anything. Okay, because last time they did CinemaCon in 2011, even though the theater owners got to see exclusive footage, we didn't get to see it. I don't even know what they showed off. So there's no need to get super excited, but, you know, who knows? Maybe they'll present some stuff for us, all right? But you know what? Michael Bay specifically edited a sizzle reel, if you will. A sizzle reel for these theater owners, so that means a lot of money shots. Obviously, they're not going to show off the money shots to the general public right now when the movie's not even out because they don't want to show off everything. They just want to sell the theater owners, all right? So there you have it. Now, speaking of footage, it's possible that there is going to be footage that we can see. Not from CinemaCon, but from the upcoming Kids' Choice Awards for 2014 presented by Nickelodeon. It is happening on March 29th at 8 p.m. on Nickelodeon, and Mark Wahlberg is presenting. And why is Mark Wahlberg presenting? Well, he's a part of a very big kids movie, and that is, of course, Transformers Age of Extinction. Now, obviously, they wouldn't bring in Mark Wahlberg if he didn't have that kind of significance to the community, all right? So now he's part of the Transformers franchise. Now he, well, at least, they felt that he holds enough significance to present at the Kids' Choice Awards, all right? Now, hopefully, there will be some footage that we will be able to see online, but there's no guarantee of that. But it is a show that is going to be shown on TV, so you know what? Whoever's watching it on TV, you can record it off the TV, and hopefully we'll see some new stuff. Now, I heard, or read rather, that Nicola Peltz and Jack Rayner are also going to be there to accept the award for the future best on-screen duo or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but the rumors that they're going to show up. Now, if they do show up, that just guarantees that there's going to be some new footage to promote Transformers Age of Extinction. Now, that's exciting, okay, because I mean, it's time to promote the movie, okay? So they should get some footage out there right now to get the kids excited, all right? So hopefully we'll see something. The 2014 Kids' Choice Awards is coming on March 29th at 8 p.m. on Nickelodeon. Now, finally, let's talk about the toys, the merchandising, and it has been revealed that the first couple of waves has been revealed, okay? So, first of all, I only want to talk about the main line for the first wave, okay? By main line, I don't mean power battlers, I don't mean one-step changers, flip and change, dino sparkers, constructabots, 16-inch Titan Gardens, 12-inch Titan Gardens. I only want to talk about Deluxe, Voyager, and Leader for Wave 1. And I'm here to tell you what the case assortments, or rather who's going to show up, not the case assortments, but who's going to show up in the first waves. Let's start off with Leader class. So we're getting Optimus Prime and Grimlock, okay? We've already seen what they look like in the Australian Toy Fair and also New York Toy Fair. So there you have it. Optimus Prime and Grimlock are going to be showing up on the first wave of the leader class assortment. Let's talk about Voyager. We have Grimlock, the Voyager class Grimlock, and a Voyager class Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. That would be the Marmon 97, or rather the flat-nosed truck Optimus Prime in the G1 colors. Alright, so that's what's coming out for the Voyager class. No Hound, no Galvatron. Galvatron and Hound are going to show up in Wave 2. Okay? Now, with regards to Wave 1's deluxe figures, the assortment consists of High Octane Bumblebee, that would be the 1967 Black Camaro SS Bumblebee. We got Crosshairs, Slug, the Triceratops, and Scorn, the Spinosaurus. Okay? No sign of Strafe, no sign of Slash, the Velociraptor. And also no sign of Drift. So we're going to be seeing Drift, a Slash, and Strafe in Wave 2. Now, I've mentioned Wave 2. I've mentioned what's coming out from Wave 2 for Deluxe. I've mentioned what's coming out for Wave 2 for the Voyager. But what's going to be Wave 2 in the leader class? Now, in the Australian Toy Fair, it suggested that Bumblebee is going to get a leader class treatment, and it's possible that Optimus Prime, as the Evasion Mode version, is possibly going to be getting a leader class treatment. So that's possible, and that's what's going to be for Wave 2. All right? So there you have it, which is kind of a relief. I'm glad they're not all coming out at once, and I know which ones I'm going to get. I'm going to get the 2 Dinobots, Scorn and Slug, and Crosshairs. I'm probably not going to bother with the Voyager classes, but I do want the Optimus Prime and the Grimlock. But I'm going to take another look at them first before I make my final decision. But the Deluxes, definitely for sure. Alright? So what's very interesting is that they don't include the assortment for Legend class. They don't include the assortment for Scout class or Cyberverse, or even, I don't even know if Cyberverse even exists in the Age of Extinction universe anymore. And what they also don't include is Human Alliance, a line that is a lot of fan favorites because it's larger than a Deluxe, but it's not quite a Voyager. Alright, so you know what? No Human Alliance is a kind of a disappointment to me, but what the heck? That means I can save some money. Anyways, there you have it. That's all I gotta say in this video. I shared with you some information about the presentation of the upcoming new footage, and also the new assortment, the assortment for the upcoming first wave of Transformers Age of Extinction toys. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments section below. And there you have it. That's all I gotta say in this video. Perhaps I'm gonna see you guys in episode 111 when the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards comes out, and we gotta talk about that new footage. So there you have it. That's all I gotta say in this video. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation, follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation, and also check out my Instagram photos at The Ragin Nation. My name is Alex Yu, and what I'm holding right now is the last couple of VIP passes. That's all that's left, okay? We already had a winner. We gave away the Transformers Dark of the Moon Voyager class Skyhammer, and it went to a very, very lucky winner, a VIP member, and what I had in my hand is the last couple of VIP badges. Get yours right now before they're all gone. Once they're gone, they're done, and the prize is this cool Transformers Prime ceramic mug with Optimus Prime on the front, and it's very cool, okay? So that's the prize. So get your VIP badge. Email me at raginnation@gmail.com for more information, and have your PayPal account ready. I'll see you next time. Peace. Check out this photo of a leader class Bumblebee. Is this a leader class Bumblebee? I don't really know, but it looks like we are getting a leader class Bumblebee, and as if